Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not.
Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just shot the first part of NNAS. What is NNAS? How does it work? And what are the rules of NNAS? What are the steps for that? And my tips and tricks for NNAS, and what is the right time to start the process. If you haven't watched that video, please go and check it out. Now here, I'm gonna show you step by step all you need to know how to apply for NNAS. I'm gonna do that along with you. So you know it better how to do it, and I think there will be everything you need to know for applying the process. If you want to do, you can do by the side, so it's easy for you. The first thing is you need to log into website, which is nnas.ca, and then you need to go to apply/login. So I'm assuming you are making this account for the first time. So you need to go to create an account. If you have already an account with NNAS, then you need to go and log in with your email ID and password. But here we are making it for the first time. So we'll do create an account. Now, my tips and tricks for this. For any security question, choose only one answer for all of them, because once you are finished creating your account, they will send you a link to your email ID, and then you need to write an answer for security question. So you can just use the trick if you think you will forget the passwords. SB. So we'll go to my email address, which is now. My first security question is what is my favorite vacations spot? So I'll write Ladakh. Now, what's my mother's maiden name? I'll use the same answer, Ladakh. In what city does your nearest sibling live? So you can choose your question too if you want. You can just arrow it down, and then there's more options like which college you applied to but didn't attend, or your first album or CD that you purchased, so something like that. But I'm not doing it because I'm just showing you how to do it. So in what city does your nearest sibling live? So I'll just say Ladakh, and then we'll click here and then accept. You can read all the terms and conditions for the first time. I've already read it, so I'm just doing it accept. And then we'll go back, and I'm gonna go to my Gmail, and so I need to click here NNAS IEN registration. IEN is Internationally Educated Nurse. So you need to go there, and then there's a link here. So click on the link below to enter the security code. You need to click on that. There's one security code as well in the email, so we need to copy that code as well and right here. Now, your email address and password are used to identify and update information and application in NNAS database. Please be very careful about giving your password to other people. You must create a new password, 8 to 15 characters with a mix of letters and numbers. So now I need to create my new password. So I'm going to do that. Now, what we need to do is we need to write our email ID and password here. Now I need to start a new application, so I need to click on that. So here they are asking, I understand that to be eligible for NNAS secondary nursing diploma or degree program outside of Canada. Yes, I understand. Now for main application, it's $650 USD. I'll choose main application, registered nurse, Ontario. Now here they are asking me to make sure that I am choosing Ontario as my main province after the evaluation, and they are saying that I have 2 months after submission of my order to a different province at no additional cost. So within 2 months I can change my province without no additional cost. After that I need to pay. extra. So I need to go, yes, I understand. And now I need to fill all the information. So it's a long process. So first, our given name, I'll just say Maitri. My middle name, I'll just write Maitri. Gender, so female. Date of birth, I'll just write random any, like 4 March 1998. Languages you speak fluently. So here you can choose whatever languages you want. I speak fluently Gujarati, which is my primary language, and I can also write it fluently, so Gujarati. So this is my first language, which cannot be changed later on. And if you want to change it, we need to contact NNAS. There is one NNAS number. Whenever you are logging to NNAS, they will, in the front main homepage, there is a number, and support.nnas.ca something email ID. So if you have any question, any doubt, you can call them. They are good in answering calls most of the time. And also email them. I have good experience with email, so every time they are answering within 1 or 2 business days. That's pretty fast compared to Canadian standard. So yeah, now all the information. So I'll just write random. City Toronto. I'll just write random. My country right now, it's Canada. I'll write that. And province, state, territory is also Ontario. Okay, so now mailing address. If they are sending something to you, you need to provide your mailing address. So it can be possibly same as your physical address. So there's a check mark here. If it's same, you need to check there. If it's not, then as physical address, then you need to give all the other information. But in my case, I'll just take here. So my physical and mailing address is same. Now continue to education. Now the second step is education. I think I missed something. Oh, my first language must be provided. Okay. So if you miss any required information, you can not go further. So here we have missed something. So we'll write down that and my phone number. Okay, now continue to education. This next step is education. My personal information is done. So in the education, name of the country where you completed your initial nursing education. So it's India. So I'll just write India and select, and your nursing school. So my nursing school, first I need to select which country I did my nursing from. So India. It's a long process. And then choose the school from the drop down list to continue filling out of them. So here are the schools from where you did your nursing. So in my case is found it. Has the school closed or merged with another school? No, it still continue. And it's a good nursing school if you wanna learn. your nursing program, name of the nursing program. So I did Bachelor's of Nursing. Now types of school or education or institution. So it's a college, we call it college. Category of program, nursing. Your name used while attending the school. So May 3, program start date. So please don't make any mistake in dates. So check your transcript, check your results. What is your admission date, what is your end date and everything. Please make sure the date is right, otherwise there will be a problem and you need to prove that yeah, this is the original date you started and this is not, and it will be a mess. And please don't make that mistake. So here I will, as I started in 2016, I'll read that, and it was October, and date I'm randomly choosing, but you can choose by yourself. Then date of completion. So I did my nursing finish it in 2020. So I need to click here, and then you can choose. It was December 24. I'll just randomly write any numbers, but please don't do that. Be very, very specific with dates. Language of instruction. So nursing colleges are in English, so you need to write that whatever your primary language is in your college. So instruction, it was English. Then primary language, English. Then name of credential or degree obtained. So Bachelor of Nursing. We'll check if we are not missing anything. No. Then save the school information. Now this is, if you have completed your nursing education at more than one nursing school or education institute, please identify the nursing school or nursing education institution. So this is my educational part in the process. So if it's true, just verify your program start date and completion date and country, school type and everything. Okay, I think it's good. Please verify. Then we'll do save and continue to registration. Now we are on part B, which is registration. Education done. Obtain nursing registration or a license in the jurisdiction where you completed your initial nursing program. Yes. If the jurisdiction or country of your initial nursing program does not issue license, does your diploma give you the right to practice? Oh, if I don't have license, I cannot practice, right? Then submit. Now they are asking you location where you are currently registered as a nurse. So it is India. For me, choose a country, jurisdiction, regulatory authority body from the drop-down list. So my nursing council is Gujarat Nursing Council. So you need to select that. And then please provide the following information about your first registration or license as a nurse. Please provide the name that appeared on your registration or license. I would suggest please take all the nursing documents you have and check your name and compare your name as your document. Please don't make any mistake, otherwise you will need to pay a lot of time later on. So please do that. Here I'm just randomly doing. Don't make mistake in Goa Nursing Council and Gujarat Nursing Council. One of my friend did, and they need to pay large amount of time. Title of registration and license. So you can check it on your registration license. So you need to write that. I'll just write Bachelor of Nursing. Please check your license. Now nursing registration or license number, I'll just randomly write anything. Please check. For me it was it's starting from A, but please check. Then current status of your nursing registration or license. So I'm practicing, my license is working right now. Date registration or license issued. So when we have to renew it, I think every 2 or 3 years. So please write when the last time it's renewed or issued. So I will write 2020. December 24th. Is a lifetime practice registration or license? No, because we need to renew it, right? So no. Date or registration expires or expired. So mine is, I think, 25th. So I'll just write that randomly. Please check. The method by which you were registered. So endorsement, examination, others. So we have to write an exam, right? So examination. Are you eligible to renew this registration or license in this jurisdiction? Yes, we are eligible. Have you ever been registered to practice in any other health discipline or health professions? In my case, it's no. Have you ever been registered to practice in any other regulation professions? No. And then you need to save the registration information and then just check all the information, mainly date and title and your status, country. Check all the information and mainly your registration number and date, when it issued, when it's expiring, and your board of authority. Okay, please check. Now we'll move on to examination. Have you written and passed NCLEX RN examination? So no, because as you are doing a process, you haven't passed, right? Is there any examination remaining to for you to complete? So no. Registration status. So are you currently registered in another Canadian province or territory? If yes, then say yes. If you are back home and want to come to Canada, it's no, right? Are you currently registered in other Canadian province or territory? No. In how many other Canadian province or territory have you applied to register? No other, because we haven't applied anywhere else, right? Have you ever been referred for a competency assessment in any province or territory? No, because we haven't applied anywhere. Have you completed a competency assessment in any province or territory? No, we haven't. Now, license condition. Do you have any current limitation or restriction on your nursing license? No, because we haven't done any crime, fortunately, and we have no restriction. So no. Has your nursing registration or license ever been encumbered, suspended, revoked, or denied by any regulatory body? No. Have you ever been convicted of a criminal offense for which you have not received pardon? No. Do you have any physical or mental condition, disorder, or and/or addiction impairing your ability to practice as a nurse? No. Have you ever been the subject of a finding of professional misconduct, incompetence, incapacity, professional negligence, malpractice, or any similar finding against you in relation to the practice of nursing or another professional in any jurisdiction? No. Are you the subject of a current investigation, inquiry, or a proceeding for professional misconduct or incapacity or similar investigation? No. Are you the subject of current proceeding in respect of any offense in any jurisdiction? No. Now save and continue to employment. Now we are almost done, I promise. I know this is a long process. After we have done our information, there's an application number. So this is your NNAS application number. Every time if you are doing an email or if you are calling them for any questions, query, then you need to give this application number. In my case here it's 388967. So this is my application number. Every time I have any question or I'm emailing or contacting them, I need to give this number so they can take a look in our application and they'll suggest the whatever the solution is. Okay, so now we'll move on to employment. When I applied, I had no employment. I had not any nursing experience back home, so I did not complete the employment part. You can just click on here and continue. This is employment part. If you have worked anywhere, if it's nursing college or hospital, you need to fill this part so that they know that you have worked these places, and after you finish it, they will generate a form which you need to send to your employer, and they'll finish the part and they will send it directly to NNAS. But in my case, I did not work as a nurse or nursing tutor back home. I mean, not much longer time, so I did not show my employment to NNAS. But for you, you can show your employment experience here. So you need to write your name of the employer. I'll just write Maitri. Then address of your employer, you need to write that. And post office box number if you have any, or the street address. I'll just write city. Your employment, I'll just write Ahmedabad. Then province, I'll write, oh, country is United States. No, it's India. Okay, so the state will be Gujarat. I'm just showing you how you can do this if you want to show your experience. If not, then you can continue. I did my RN without experience back home or here, so I think it's okay, but it's up to you if you want to show. Billing address of your employer, so you need to write down everything, and then you need to write down your supervisor's name and title or position of your supervisor, then description of your nursing employment. Is it licensed practical nurse, enrolled nurse, registered psychiatric, mental health, or registered nurse? I think in India it's registered nurse, and if you have done GNM, it's licensed practical nurse. So job status, if you are casual, full-time, part-time, you can write there. The primary language of the patient population for which you provided nursing services. I'm applying from Gujarat, so I'll write Gujarati, but you can do from where you have done. Name of each area or unit of practice in which you worked, so you need to select everything. Where did you work? I'll just select medicine and surgery, but you can choose more if you have worked there. And then you need to write number of hours you worked for each year, so I'll write 360 years first. Employment start date and end date, so you need to write that. I'll just write January 2021, 24th, and employment date is it ends January 2022, 24th. Okay, and then have you completed a refresher program in the last 5 years? No. If you have done, you can write that. I think we have done all the mandatory parts. Now we'll submit employer information. Will not be submitted. Scroll down and make sure every field's value. Oh, we have missed something. Oh, that's right. If you have 0 years of experience, you can also write 02, I think, and if you have more experience, you can write that. I'll just write in 2021 I have 120 hours of experience. 2022 I have 360. You count your hours, and then in 2023 I have no experience. I'll just show you here. Okay, and you need to write down best suitable to your scenario, and then I think we will go to submit. Okay, our employment part is done. Now we will move on to payment. This one I will not do with you guys. You have to do it by yourself. So payment, it's $650, and the tax plus tax, everything's included, everything has plus tax. So here $650 plus tax 84.50, and first you need to read terms and conditions. And then payment must be made before your order can be processed. So once you are doing payment, then they will send you 3 different forms. First from your for your nursing college, second for your nursing council, and the third is for your employer. So you need to send this 3. You first need to date and sign from your side, and then you need to send it to your to all the respective places, and then you need to ask them to fill their part and then send it directly to NNAS. That's all. So now you can do this payment. So there is option MasterCard and Visa card. So you can use this both cards to pay. With tax it's $734.50, and then card name, number, and expiry date, and then process transaction. Whoa, that's a long process. I'm glad I did that with you. So now you have a clear idea how to do this process. Not a big deal, just time consuming and needs accurate information. If you made any mistake here, don't worry, they will contact you if they have any doubt in your application. Please try your best not to make any mistake, otherwise it will take time to solve. That's all. If you have any question, please feel free to comment down below. I will try to answer it best of my knowledge. If you think this video is helpful to anyone you know, please share this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Until then, keep loving and keep smiling.